Letter to Calvin, June 16th, 1845, by Harriet Beecher Stowe. My dear husband, it is a dark, sloppy, rainy, muddy, disagreeable day, and I have been working hard for me all day in the kitchen, washing dishes, looking into closets, and seeing a great deal of a dark side of domestic life, which a housekeeper may who will investigate too curiously into a minutiae in the warm, damp weather, especially of the girl who keeps her clean on the outside of cup and platter, and seeing a great deal of a dark side of domestic life, which a housekeeper may who will investigate too curiously into minutiae in warm, damp weather, especially after a girl who keeps her clean on the outside of cup and platter, and is very apt to make good the rest of her text in the inside of things. I'm sick of the smell of saw milk and saw meat and saw everything when the clothes will not dry, and no wet thing does, and everything smells mouldy, and altogether I feel as if I never wanted to eat again. Your letter, which was neither sore nor mouldy, formed a very agreeable contrast to all these things, the more so for being unexpected. I am much obliged to you for it. As to my health, it gives me very little solicitude, although I am bad enough and daily growing worse. I feel no life, no energy, no appetite, rather a growing distaste for food. In fact, I am becoming quite ethereal. Upon reflection, I perceive that it pleases my father to keep me in the fire, for my whole situation is excessively harassing and painful. I suffer with sensible distress in the brain, as I have done more or less since my sickness last winter, a distress which some days takes from me all power of planning or executing anything. And you know that, except this poor head, my unfortunate household has no mainspring, for nobody feels any kind of responsibility to do a thing in time, place, or manner except as I oversee it. Georgina is so excessively weak, nervous, cross, and fretful, night and day that she takes all Anna's strength and time with her. And the children are, like our little sons and daughters of Adam, full of all kinds of absurdity and folly. When the brain gives out, as mine often does, and one cannot think or remember anything, and what is to be done, all common fatigue, sickness, and exhaustion is nothing to this distress, yet do I rejoice in my God and know in whom I believe, and only pray that the fire may consume the dross. As to the gold that is imperishable, not real even can happen to me, so fear nothing for the future, and only suffer in the present tense. Harriet.